What's going on, guys? Kaden here, and welcome back to the channel. We are back yet again with another review video, but in today's review video, we're going to be taking a look at something pretty cool. Of course, you've probably seen the thumbnail by now, but yes, I did get my hands on some Sonic Movie 3 merch. I still haven't been able to find those dang figures, but yeah, I've looked everywhere. I went to all my Walmarts and I just couldn't find them. I found nothing, nada. The only figure that I found was Tails. I only found one Tails figure at one of the Walmarts I had went to, but I didn't get him. I left him behind on the way out. I just left him. I put him on some random shelf. So hopefully someone found him and, gave him a new home. It's because I only had enough money at the time to buy like one or two figures, because those figures are like 15 bucks a pop, which are not bad because they're great figures. That's why they're sold out everywhere. And keep in mind, at the time I'm recording this video, the figures have been out for like almost a month now. So like when I had first heard that they were in stores, I think it was like a couple days after when they started hitting the store shelves, so they were long gone by then. I was too late. So now I'm probably not gonna be able to get to the figures. I'm probably gonna have to wait till like Christmas, or till if they even if they ever get a restock. But I'm good. I can wait till Christmas. That gives me something to look forward to. I'll definitely have the figures by the time the movie comes out though. But anyways, yeah, I had put them back because I was looking for Sonic or Shadow, and when I had found Tails, and don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with Tails. Tails is cool, but I just didn't see the point of just getting Tails by himself. Like if they had a Sonic there, I would have bought both of them, like Sonic and Tails, but it was just Tails, so I put him back. But anyways, the good news is, even though I wasn't able to find the Shadow figure, I was able to get the plushies. I got him. Yep, that's right. They made a 12-inch of Shadow Plush from Sonic Movie 3. I didn't even know this plush existed until I saw, what's his name? Mason. You probably know who I'm talking about. He's, well known for talking about Sonic. He's a pretty important person in the Sonic community when it comes to news and stuff like that. But when I saw his community post, I saw this plush, and I went to go check online on Target's website, and he was out of stock. But this past weekend, I checked again, and there was only 2 left. So you know what I did? I didn't walk. I ran to my Target, and I went to the Sonic section, and I wasn't able to find him. So I was kind of getting worried. I was like, wait, well, they said they had 2 left on the website, and I kept refreshing the page like every 5 seconds. So I knew that they had him. But all we had to do was just I got some help from some nice lady that was working there, and they had him in the back. So she just had to grab one from the back and gave it to me. So yeah, I'm very happy to have this guy. And I decided to include the smaller plush in this video because might as well, right? I got both of the Shadow plushes, so I'll just review both of them in one video. But this video is mostly about this guy right here. He's the main star of the show, so we can move him aside. So without further ado, let's just get straight into it. Enough yapping, and let's just see what this guy is all about. Alright, so here is a closer look at the 12-inch Shadow plush. He's right there. You can see him. He looks amazing. He looks super cool. On camera, you can tell how soft he is. Just look at that. He's very soft. He's just as soft as the previous 12-inch Sonic Movie plush that we got before when Sonic Movie 2 came out. If not, maybe a little softer. Or maybe Sonic's more softer than Shadow. I'm not sure, but we'll compare them in a little bit after I get this guy out of the box. But speaking of the box, just turn it to the side. You can see the box art. It looks absolutely amazing. You can just see, reused renders of, Team Sonic. But these renders are, pretty cool. But yeah, these are just, all the renders from Sonic Movie 2. I don't know why they've been doing that. They've just been reusing all the renders from the previous movie on like all of the merchandise, which is kind of weird. I guess they just haven't, made any new renders of Sonic, Knuckles, or Tails. I mean, they got to have renders, right? I mean, I'm sure when the movie actually comes out, we'll get some new renders of, Sonic and his team. But nonetheless, it still looks pretty epic. I mean, you can see the lightning all around, and got the official Sonic Movie 3 logo right there. SA2 reference. Got the Jakks Pacific logo on the bottom corner. Yep, deluxe plush. As for the back of the box, you can see what Shadow is supposed to look like, what the plush is supposed to look like. So yep, he looks beautiful. And it even shows down there the figures. So yeah, there's Sonic, Tails, Shadow, and Dr. Robotnik, Ivo Robotnik, Eggman, whatever you want to call him. Haven't been able to get my hands on these guys, but I'll get them someday. I just have to be patient. Yeah, as for the other side of the box, you can see Shadow. So there's the render of Shadow movie. It looks so cool, man. And you can even see they put like the post-credit scene from Sonic Movie 2. That's Shadow's old render, but this is how he looks like now. So yeah, he got a glow up. And again, you can see the Sonic 3 logo and the Jakks Pacific logo yet again. So yeah, so they did strap my boy. So luckily I always come prepared. Got my handy dandy scissors, and let's go ahead and free him from his chamber. So we turn him to the side here. You can actually see, yep, he has some plastic here. So he's gotta cut that. Be very careful. Extra careful. There we go. Alright, I think that's it. Now I can just take him out. Wait a minute. Oh, wait. Please don't tell me he's got... No. Straps on the bottom? Wait a minute. Oh, yep. He's got straps on the bottom of his shoes. Are you kidding me? Ugh. So, what I did was basically just, slide his shoes right under. So you can just slip him out like that. And there we go. There he is in all of his glory. Yep, he is free from his chamber. Shadow the Hedgehog, the ultimate life form. Damn, does he look cool. So cool. So yeah, here he is. Alright, so let's just get to reviewing this guy. In fact, let's just move him over here. So yeah, here is the plush. Like I said before, he looks amazing. I really love, like the material on this plush. It's very soft, very realistic, straight out of the movie. He looks really accurate to how he looked in the trailer from what we've seen so far. I really like his design. Just like with the Sonic plush, he does have like those realistic looking eyes. He's got plastic eyes, so that gives it a more realistic look. So you might want to be careful with that. You don't want to throw this guy around and stuff, because you might break the eyes or crack them. I don't think they'll crack that easily, but yeah, just don't be rough with this guy. Take care of him. There's his nose. His nose is like just a regular fabric. I got a very good looking one. His snout doesn't look too weird or anything. I know like the snout on some of these plushies are kind of messed up. Mine is not really like squished or anything. It looks perfect. Looks just like the picture, just like how he did on the back of the box. His snout is still pretty soft. Of course it's not like fur, but it still is made out of a soft fabric. And yeah, the colors are accurate. His skin tone is the right color. It's correct. You can see his eyes right there, shiny, glossy. He's got a frown. He looks menacing. Like he's angry or he's just not having it. He looks very intimidating, like he should. You got the embroidering for, the red around his eye ridges. His ears are not too big. Very fluffy. As for his chest fur, they didn't actually, make it fluffy, like Tails, like on the smaller plush. Which, they should have done that, but they just embroidered it on there. But it still looks good, it's not bad. But I don't see why they didn't do that. But most of the plush is soft anyway, so I guess. Now he does have, the stripes on his arms. You can see his inhibitor rings. It's just like printed on there. But yeah, both of his hands are like in fists. Going down to his legs, or you can see his shoes. Oh yeah, he's got the stripes on his legs too. Don't forget about that, embroidered on nicely. As for his shoes, these are how his shoes are going to look like in the movie. They look cool, man. I know some people saying that they don't like his shoes, that they should look like how they do in the games, but I mean, come on. Let's be realistic, guys. But they look pretty cool, man. Of course, all the details are printed on. But, it's not bad. Like, good quality printing. You got the inhibitor rings, on top of his shoes there. As for the, soles of his shoes, yep, they did also print on the details on the bottom. Got the rockets, his rocket boosts, or whatever. The straps, they look great. But yeah, overall, all around, this plush is just perfect in my eyes. As for the back, you can see his quills look great, man. He's well stuffed. Since this is, the movie design, just like Sonic, he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 quills. So, he's got an extra quill right here on the back, just like Sonic. And he also has, he has 2 back spikes. I'm not sure if he's supposed to, I think he's supposed to have 3 back spikes. I think Sonic has 3 back spikes. I'm not sure, I have to check right now. Yeah, and he got his little tail. Anyway, speaking of Sonic, let's actually go ahead and compare him to Sonic. So here is, the Sonic Movie 2 Sonic plush. They did re-release this guy for the new movie, but don't bother. It's the exact same plush, so don't waste your money. So if you already had him, from before, like when the second movie came out, then you're good. You don't need the new one. It's just a complete re-release. The only difference is that he's in the new box, of course. Unless you just really want the box, but I mean, Shadow comes with the box, so Anyway, so there they are next to each other. They look great next to each other. Yeah, they're both really soft. Yeah, Sonic is just as equally soft as this guy. Made out of the same fabric, the fur is the same. Sonic does have a lighter skin tone, which is pretty strange. I didn't really notice it when I first got the plush. Yeah, I know some people are saying that it should be a more darker tone. Yeah, Sonic is not that light skinned in the movie, but it doesn't look bad or anything. I still love this plush. But as you can see, they both got like those plastic eyes. It looks great on both of them. So I think Sonic smiles like embroidered on there. Yeah, as well as Shadow's frown. It's like black embroidering there. But about the quills thing, let me see. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, never mind. Yeah, he does have 2 back spikes. I don't know why I thought he had 3. Oh yeah, Shadow does have 3. Sonic has 2. So I don't know if Sonic's supposed to have 3 or just Shadow has 3 back spikes and he only has 2. I'm not sure if that's accurate, but yeah. But if it is, then okay. I never noticed that before. But yeah, Sonic does have, 7 quills and as well as Shadow. So yeah, so we debunked that. So yeah, that's about it. We can just move Sonic to the side. So overall, this is a really great plush. Probably my favorite Shadow plush that I own. I highly recommend getting this guy before he sells out. He probably sold out already, but definitely gonna be taking this guy to the theaters when the movie comes out. Yeah, that's about it for him. I rate this guy a 10 out of 10. 11 out of 10, actually. Perfect. Just perfect. Down to the last minute details. Alright, and since, we reviewed the 12-inch Shadow plush, might as well just review the 9-inch version. So here he is, just a smaller version of the plush that we just reviewed. But yeah, he still looks great. Yet again, I got a very great looking one. I had gotten this guy when I went to hunt for the figures the first time around. It's been like 3 weekends, so I remember the first weekend going to look for the figures. I ended up finding the plushies, and I did find the big, the talking Sonic action figure. The one that lights up and glows in the dark, and like his eyes light up, and he has like dialogue. I think it's just dialogue from the second movie. But yeah, I found that one. But I ended up picking up this guy because, you know, I had the rest of the plushies from the second movie. When the second movie came out, I already have Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. So I just needed Shadow to complete the collection. Yeah, here he is. Here is a closer look at his tag. And he's got the Jakks specific tag right there. But you know, here's the tag, Sonic Movie 3. You can just see the same old renders of Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails, and then the Shadow post-credit scene. You got his name on top right there, Shadow, in the Sonic movie font. So yeah, and then you just got the logo again on the back, 2024 Jakks Pacific logo right there. So yeah, I will be keeping the tags on. I kept the tags on the rest of the plushies except for Sonic. I took his off. I don't know why. I think it's because it had a sticker on it when I first got it, so there was no way to take it off. So I just took off the tag. But yeah, I mean, he looks great, you know. For a small plush, he still has lots of detail, you know, very high quality. He's really soft, softer than the others, I'd say. Yeah. Unlike the bigger plush, this one actually does have soft fur. So I wonder why they decided to do that for this plush and not for the bigger one. I guess it's because this one's smaller. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, he's got, you know, a very angry face expression. He looks very intimidating. This one actually looks more intimidating than the bigger version of himself. But yeah, the bordering, he's got black embroidering around the eyes. His eyes are embroidered on, and then the red parts around his eye ridges. His frown is also embroidered on nicely. You know, his snout is the right shape. It's very soft. You know, his nose is made out of just regular fabric. You know, his ears are not too small. Of course, he's got the red stripes, his signature red stripes on the top of his forehead and on, you know, his quills. Also embroidered around. As for his shoes, you know, they look, you know, great. They're printed on again, but the details all there. You know, can't forget his stripes on his legs and on his arms, also embroidered on, just like the other plush had. So yeah, and on the bottom you can see his rocket boost. So yeah, all of that's pretty much the same. As for the back, you can see his quills. You know, they look great. You know, nicely stuffed. He's got the 7 quills like he's supposed to, and yup, the 3 back spikes yet again. These are pretty flat, but that's okay. This is a smaller plush. His tail, and yeah, overall, a great plush. It's got a lot of detail for being a smaller plush. So for $10, this ain't bad. The other one retails for about 20, but of course, you know, it's a bigger plush and it's fluffy. But this one is still very soft and, you know, it's still a great plush. I recommend getting both. Here he is next to Sonic and the rest of the gang. In fact, here is the full Sonic Movie 3 plush collection. So yep, now I've officially have all of the Sonic movie plushies that they've made so far, or you know, by Jakks Pacific. I got both of the 12-inch plush and then, you know, the 9-inch plushies right here. All very great plushies, you know, great representations of the characters in their movie forms. So yeah, that's gonna be about it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you haven't already. And if you don't want to miss out on any uploads, you could always go ahead and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos. You guys have a great rest of your day or night, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.